it's Disney Girl back for another episode of my Disney's Magic Kingdoms game. So I just changed Ariel's outfit, guys. So she is not in her Little Mermaid one anymore. She is just in her classic outfit here. So I really love this dress. I'm really glad that Disney Magic Kingdoms incorporated that with the Little Mermaid limited time event. But the reason I decided to change this out is I have a feeling that Ariel is going to need to be in it for some of the dialogue coming from Sebastian pretty soon. But he is still out on his quest at the moment for that. In the meantime, though, let's bring back Eudora, who is the very first character released for the Princess and the Frog limited time event. And Eudora is now level 5. Thank you kindly. So polite. I actually wasn't sure about having her in my kingdom and how I'd feel about like her dialogue and stuff, and I wasn't sure how the game was going to be able to pull it off, but I actually really love it. I love sort of what she symbolizes in this event and the dialogue that she's had like looking for Tiana. I'm actually really glad they incorporated her. I was sad about Ray not being in this, but at the same time I can totally see why they included Eudora now for sure. So let's look at Naveen. Naveen is a level 2. We only need 3 of his items and 10 gumbos. So the gumbos are what's gonna really cause the problem, I think, with leveling up these characters. So I'm making sure that I try and get those voodoo dolls as often as possible. And I know, too, I'm going to have to start saving, probably like with 2 days to go. I'm not going to be able to level up any more of my characters for the Princess and the Frog event. I'm just going to wait until the next character is released. So the next character, though, that is going to be released is Mama Odie. And we still have like a couple of days before I really start thinking about it and worrying about actually officially unlocking her. I guess more for today, after I already brought in Prince Naveen and everything, is going to be building Dr. FACILIER'S Voodoo Emporium. So we can see here we welcomed a seamstress, which was Eudora, then we welcomed a fragi bruto, which was Prince Naveen, and then Magic Good and Bad, which is build Dr. FACILIER'S Voodoo Emporium. So that is a dialogue that I'm hoping we'll get pretty soon once Naveen has done his quest. But Sebastian, human things just appearing out of nowhere. Psh, no nonsense. That scuttle don't know his beak from his tail feathers. Why, to hear him talk about it, you'd think I would come across a new human thing every other time I go out walking. Though there was that time when I tripped over a flute while trying to figure out how to break some bad news to the Sea King. Where did that thing come from? Anyway, no. There is no way he is actually right. Quest complete. End of discussion. That flute being there must have been coincidence. Yes, that must be it. Sebastian! Oh my gosh, we haven't had dialogue really from him in ages. We had a little bit, I guess, in the last video where Scuttle and Sebastian had like a very brief conversation, but like that was like a good chunk of dialogue for Sebastian. Love you! Oh my gosh! Oh, and we're getting more! Who would have thought? And Ariel! Well, I'm sorry about Sebastian, but I'm happy to help. Even if we can't make human things appear out of nowhere, there's always a chance we'll find some the old-fashioned way. That's the spirit, kid. Now, get out there and tell me if you see anything worth seeing. We gotta be scientifical about this. Scientifical. Okay. Gadgets aplenty. Send Ariel to look for human stuff. Stuff and junk and more stuff and more junk. Ariel is out right now. Ariel! Why did I do that? Oh well, that's okay. It's not a big deal. So guys, The Little Mermaid is the secondary story dialogue in the Princess and the Frog limited time event. I actually think it's kind of perfect. I think that both sort of like work really well together. One's swamp and one's ocean, but it does definitely work. I'm thinking if we have a Moana event this year. I'm thinking that we're gonna maybe use Lilo and Stitch for that. I think that would be really cool. I can't really think of anything else they'd use with Moana, but that is a prediction video I do really want to do for you guys, because I am pretty sure in 2019 we are going to be getting a costume for Moana, especially her comfy cozy outfit, because we're starting to add the princesses from the princess dressing room scene in Ralph Breaks the Internet. So I'm thinking that she is probably a pretty good chance we're going to get as a limited time event maybe over the summer or something, but we'll just have to wait and see. Here's Naveen, guys. Oh my gosh, I just love him dancing around the kingdom. It's totally awesome. Great graphics on this. Alright, I know what everyone is thinking. Naveen, what is this? It looks as if you are only cutting a rug. To that I say, think again. Tiana and I often joke that she would recognize the sound of my playing a mile away. So, this is my way of finding her, you see? Of course, we also joke that the sound of my playing could cause an automobile crash a mile away. So, quest complete. Prince on patrol. Anyway, this is the best idea I had on short notice. Oh, kidding aside, I am worried about Tiana too. You know, certain parts of the quarter, they can be dangerous. Magic, good and bad. Build Dr. FACILIER'S Voodoo Emporium. Yay, we did it. Okay, so, oh my goodness, 4,000 event currency. That is a lot. Yeah. It's gonna take 8 hours to build it. It's gonna give us 35 event currency every 6 hours, and it does drop a possibility of Eudora's pincushion. So, very useful, actually. And I don't have enough room. Okay, I thought this was going to be enough room, but apparently I need to move some stuff around here. How big is this? Actually, we did sort of just see how big that was, but I need to see how much land this is actually going to cover. This could be, like, really shocking. I'm going to try not to, like, freak out. It looked kind of small in the live stream, but it's big. It fits just here. I guess we can just play around with it a little. Test those new arrows out. But, guys, it's actually really big. I don't know how to feel about this. I'm gonna have to think of a different spot, because this is just gonna, like, overpower my Jungle Book stuff and Lion King. It's again, just too big. I don't know what to do. We need more land. Disney Magic Kingdoms, more land, please. Please, 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 please. We need more of this area here, because I feel like I would love to set up Tiana stuff in, like, this whole area around Thunder Mountain somewhere. But there's just not enough land for it right now, so I'm getting a little worried what I'm going to do with all my attractions and stuff. And, like, this is only the first one with this event, too, so I don't know. I'm going to have to make some decisions here about what to clear out. Alright, this is going to take some serious thinking here. It is actually a very, 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 very big attraction for Disney Magic Kingdoms. Was not expecting that. Okay, so anyways, I was leveling up the Cheshire Cat for 2 hours because it was super quick and I needed somebody sort of in between my leveling up. And here he is at a level 6. So much fun! There he is, floating along. A flying cat. How interesting. It seems that not all ways here are the Queen's ways. But one way is the way to the top of the Queen's castle. And now it's my way too. Cat in the castles and the Cheshire Cat into Alice in Wonderland. Wow, okay. I really wish I had a better Winnie the Pooh and Cheshire Cat voice. It's actually by the same voice actor. He's amazing. But I just can't get his voice very well. I need to keep listening to that stuff, but I've been doing like Princess and the Frog consistently now. Just trying to get all the voices for that sorted. Or sort of. Like, I can get some of them, like, I think pretty good. And then a lot of the other ones, though, I'm like, my voice just doesn't do that. Like, Lewis, not great. Naveen, not great. But I think I'm going to have Tiana, Eudora, and Charlotte really good. Mama Odie, I'm working on it. She's borderline whether it's actually going to be really good or kind of like, meh. So, you guys will have to wait and see. I've got a couple more days to keep practicing it, so we will do our best. Okay, so in the meantime, guys, let me know in the comments below how you are doing on this limited time event. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments below. I'm trying to get back to all of you guys on any of the questions that you have to do with the event. I'm hoping that your character token drops are going okay. I know some people were commenting in my other video about when it sort of like clashes with another character that the drops haven't been that great. So I'm hoping, though, that you guys got that sorted and are able to get that good drop. I'm actually worried about leveling up certain characters right now. I'm like, yeah, those character tokens are going to clash a little bit, or they could. But anyways, let me know how you guys are doing. Here is Prince Naveen. Love his welcome screen. Loads of fun. And he is now a level 3. Haha! We're really swinging now. That is true. High five, Princey. He is lots of fun. He's not serious. He's just so chill and relaxed. Loves his jazz music. Like, he's just like the coolest prince. Absolutely the coolest. I think Tiana lucked out on this one pretty well, considering he was such a player before, Mr. Playboy himself. I think he's turned out to be kind of a fun prince, probably, to be around. But, yeah. Anyway, so Ariel should be almost done her quest. I'm going to just check on that in a minute, and I'm wondering who is going to come after that. Hopefully you guys have enough characters to complete the secondary storyline, but if you guys don't worry, I'm going to be going through all of the dialogue on my channel and stuff like that. So you guys will at least be able to see it here if you guys can't see it in your own kingdom, because I have all the characters and I am trying to work on maxing them all out sort of throughout this limited time event. Ariel, well, I'm not sure whether this is exactly what Scuttle was talking about, but just look at this work of human art I found. I saw a sailor waving it around. At first, I thought she was trying to get the paint to dry, but then she just left it behind. A sailor? Is she talking about Elizabeth Swan? I don't know. I don't know who she's talking about here. Well, if she doesn't want it, then it'll be a perfect gift for Scuttle. That black and white look even matches his feathers. Oh, it's totally a pirate ship flag. It's totally. Quest complete. Gadgets aplenty. I wonder if I should ask Eric about what the picture means, though. It's a pirate flag. And I was thinking, oh, maybe it's Calypso, or as you guys also know her in the kingdom as Tiadama, but I don't think so. I feel like this is Elizabeth Swan here. Oh, Daddy, I didn't expect you to be here. Not so close to the shore. I mean, I was just... No need to be nervous, Ariel. Sebastian told me the whole story. Now, I may not have much patience for your seagull friend. He doesn't have patience for Scuttle? Big surprise. But now that we've established contact with the human world, researching their ways is important. You are welcome to do it. That'll make Ariel happy. For sure. Really? Oh, Daddy, I don't know what to say, except thank you. Here, let me tell you about everything I found so far. Oh, this just made Ariel's day. She's gonna love her dad even more. Cultural exchange. Send Triton and Ariel to talk in Atlantica. Okay, and she doesn't need to be in mermaid form for this? That is kind of strange. I would have expected them to require the costume, but they don't. Ooh, the Voodoo Emporium's done! Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. I couldn't even say voodoo properly. I just got so excited there. Voodoo! Yes, yes, that is the one. Whoo, brother. Stay away from that block if you value your health. I will say that. I value my health. I do. I really do. It occurs to me that it is also very near to the place where I suggested Tiana's mother look for her. On second thought, I'm sure there are plenty of good things about that block. I hear there is a lovely farmer's market. Quest complete. Magic, good and bad. Ashidanza. If Tiana is alright, she is going to kill me for this later. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. You just sent your mother-in-law to the voodoo area. And off he goes. Looks like my hopes of quality time with my son-in-law are going to have to wait. Though, when that time does come, the first thing I'm going to ask him is why he pointed me through that part of town. I haven't lived this long in New Orleans without learning to handle myself, but really, everyone knows that alley is trouble. He hasn't lived there that long. Come on, give the guy a break. Still, if I know what streets to stay away from, then Tiana will too. I'm sure I'll find her soon enough. You will, Eudora. I'm not too worried. I will get her in the kingdom. Don't stress. Trust a local. Send Eudora to search near, not in, the Emporium. Okay. Well, now I can see why they made the Emporium look like this. Because of quests for this, actually. So they made it look like that outdoorsy sort of feel because they didn't want to actually have characters like go in it. So now I'm actually kind of getting why they made the attraction look like this, because I thought it was going to look more like the battlegrounds, but they made the battlegrounds the way they did and then sort of just left the Voodoo Emporium kind of looking a bit meh in my mind. But now I can see why they did it, because they don't want to actually have the character quests inside of the Voodoo Emporium, which I thought they would do, like giving Dr. Facilier a second chance, or like looking for research, or like searching it, you know what I mean, for like different items or something like that. But no, they've gone a totally different direction, which I'm actually okay with. It doesn't explain why it's such a big attraction, but I definitely get what they were trying to do now. So I'm actually not that upset with the look anymore. I think I get it. Alright, here is Lewis. And yay, he dropped Prince Naveen's ears hat again. Okay, do some crowd control 6 hours. Nah. Alright, so that quest I will do, though, at some point over the next few days. It's a side quest, so it's not, like, urgent for me to do or anything like that, but I will do it at some point. I'm trying to just do that main part right now. So here's the Voodoo Emporium. What do you guys think of it? Still nothing. And that's after I asked everyone in Duke's Cafe if they'd seen her. Huh. I still can't believe old Buford put up a Princess Tiana 8 here sign like they've been best friends all this time. I can give him a talking to about that later. Right now, I'd better find Prince Naveen. If he hasn't got himself lost again. Quest complete. Trust a local. He's a good man, but sometimes he, doesn't always use the common sense his mama gave him. Well, he's a royal. I don't know if common sense applies for him exactly. I have to make sure Madame Eudora hasn't gotten herself into any trouble. But I do not like how restless the ball guests are becoming either. They expected to see Tiana by now, too. What are you gonna do, bud? We have a saying in Maldonia. A party that comes a riot is not a party at all. Okay, I admit it loses something in translation. Still, I should make sure everything does not get out of hand. So what are you gonna do, Princey? You gotta pick here. Look over here. Send Prince Naveen to distract the guests. Okay, so he's not looking for Eudora right now. I see her though, walking around in the background. But he is going to distract the guests, I guess, from the party. So, that is his next job. And after he does that, I'm not quite sure what's going to happen. Because now we've got the Voodoo Emporium, guys. So basically now it's just doing the storyline quests. And then we will unlock Mama Odie. The Little Mermaid is back now in Legendary Chest. You guys should know that from the time like when we unlocked Prince Naveen. We got these Little Mermaid chests available to us. So possible rewards, guys, will vary depending on what you guys still need from the collection. I don't really need anything. I just need, I guess, more decorations and concessions. So I have all the attractions and characters and costumes, so they will not appear in the chest for me. But you guys can let me know what you guys are currently missing from your Little Mermaid legendary chests, just so I can kind of get a feel of where you guys are sort of at, like in your storyline. And if you guys are actually going to purchase any chests, let me know what you actually get inside. Speaking of chests, I got a couple of chests here to open. So we got some silver crates. So this is the second one here. Bitten bread token. That's for Abu. I should have like a little quiz thing. What is that character token for? Who is it? This one will be, oh, no character token, Fisherman's Getaway. So this is actually a decoration. I think I have a couple of these. Now, since it is epic, because it's purple, which means it's epic, and so I'm wondering how many elixirs it's actually going to give me. Let's go and check. I just feel like finding out. Oh, there it is, 350 elixirs. Guys, that is actually really, really good. I am thinking that I just get rid of all the ones that I have in storage and trade it in at some point. Don't be shellfish. Accept this magical reward for achieving rank 138 on the leaderboard with a score of 100. So I got 350 points, which is great for the event. And one radiant chest. So I was on a pretty tough leaderboard there, guys. So that's why I didn't get in that top group. But that's okay. I'm not too stressed about it. Alright, so here is a radiant chest. And guys, it's going to be decorations, concessions, character tokens, that kind of thing for this event. And currency. Just to do with the event. Ooh, what are we going to get? We've got currency, we've got the Swamp Ukulele token for Prince Naveen, and the Ruler of the Carnival Throne. So this is one of the decorations in the event, and I actually really wanted this. So this is super cool. I'm gonna have to find somewhere cool to put it. I might put it right now just around the Voodoo Emporium, but I think this should actually probably go somewhere in like my princess area. It's just that cool. I know I'm going to need to find a place for Tiana's palace as well, and I'm thinking that's going to go in my princess area, but we're going to have to wait and see how big it is and if it's going to fit and what I can sort of move around and take out, just because I'm running out of land space here, guys. I don't really know what to do. I've only got one attraction right now in storage, which is the RC Racer, but I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do. But let's go ahead and try and see if this decoration fits and how big it is. I'm thinking it should fit fine, but oh my goodness, so many decorations. Okay, oh, there it is. Pow! Like it right there. Okay, so let's zoom in and take a closer look at my newest decoration. Guys, I love this throne, and I hope that one day we get Charlotte LaBeouf's dad in the game, because I think that that would be super cool that we could have this, like, chair and then have him as well. I think he would be a great Tower Challenge character at some point. Ray would also be a good Tower Challenge character, but I don't know if they're going to add him, because in the stained glass, they sort of just made him a star. So I'm not sure if they would actually include him, but I think that they could maybe at some point if they, like, feel that they need to have, like, another character to do with Princess and the Frog. There's not too many characters they could add. I don't think they'll ever add Tiana's dad, because he actually passes away very early on in the film, so I'm gonna say that he will not come back from the dead. But Ray, I think he actually could. So Prince Naveen is having fun again, dancing around my kingdom. Gosh, we got a lot of dancers in this event. Lewis is just dancing around, playing his trumpet, and we've got Prince Naveen playing his ukulele there, and yeah, so we got some musical characters. Now, Eudora isn't that musical, but I'm sure she loves to dance secretly. Somewhere very deep down. And maybe she does like to dance, and we just never got to see it in the movie, so maybe she will dance around my kingdom at some point when we unlock more quests for her, but I guess we will just have to wait and see for that. So guys, make sure that you guys are trying to save as much of your currency as possible. Send out all of your characters to collect, even if it's like it's only one quest that they can do. Just keep sending them out for that. You know that currency is going to be useful, and if you find, you know, it's not going to be useful for you if you feel like, oh, I've got so much of it. Well, you know what? Remember, that event currency does turn into gems once the event is over. So having lots of event currency, guys, is a huge plus. So make sure you guys do that. So anyways, let me know what you guys think of the brand new Voodoo Emporium. If you guys got it in the kingdom, let me know roughly what area you guys did. You guys can always tag me on Instagram or anything like that, or you can post it on Facebook and I will check it out. Just so you can always check those links. If you guys are new to those, you guys can find them on my channel page. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys subscribe, hit that little bell for post notifications if you're new to the channel. Also, make sure to give this video a big Mickey thumbs up to show your support. And thanks for watching, and we'll see you for the next one.